Parents, when did you instantly regret trusting your child's friend? Stewie had been begging me for months to let him walk to school with his best friend Brian. Both boys were in their teens, lived 4 blocks apart, and Brian's mom worked at the same hospital as me. When spring semester started, I finally agreed they could walk together. Everything seemed perfect for 3 weeks. The boys left at the same time every morning, came home with matching stories about their day. Brian even started joining us for family dinners twice a week. His own parents worked opposite shifts, so he ate alone most nights. I felt good about giving this kid some stability. Then Stewie's math grades started slipping. He went from A's to C's in 6 weeks, saying the new unit was just really challenging. His teacher emailed saying Stewie seemed distracted, often arriving to first period tired and unfocused. I chalked it up to teenage changes. One morning in April, I decided to grab coffee from the shop near school before my early shift. That's when I spotted them. Stewie and Brian were sitting in a car in the parking lot of an abandoned gas station, 2 miles in the opposite direction from school. The driver was a young man, clearly older than them. My stomach dropped. I parked across the street and watched. The man handed them something small. They handed him cash, then he drove off. Both boys walked towards school like nothing happened. I sat there for 20 minutes trying to process what I just witnessed. That evening, I casually asked Stewie about his walk to school. He stuck to the same story, straight down Main Street, stopped for a snack at the corner store, arrived with 10 minutes to spare. He looked me right in the eye and lied without hesitation. I started leaving for work earlier, taking different routes past the school. 3 more times over 2 weeks, same pattern. Different car, different man, but always the same exchange in that abandoned lot. Stewie and Brian were getting something, and it wasn't harmless. The 4th time I witnessed this, I followed the car. It led me to a house I recognized, the older brother of a kid who'd graduated 2 years ago. A kid who'd been in trouble before but got off with community service. I drove straight to the school and demanded to speak with the counselor. When I explained what I'd seen, her face went white. They'd been investigating reports of students arriving unfocused to first period, but couldn't find the source. 20 minutes later, they called Stewie and Brian to the office. I watched through the window as they searched both boys' backpacks. They found nothing, which made sense. They'd already made their morning pickup. That's when I spoke up. "Check their shoes," I said. The counselor looked confused, but I'd noticed both boys had started wearing the same style of high tops with thick soles. Inside Brian's left shoe, wrapped carefully, were several small bags of a leafy substance. Stewie's shoe contained a small digital scale and over $200 in cash. They weren't just receiving something for themselves, they were sharing it with other kids at school. Brian broke down immediately, claiming it was all Stewie's idea. Stewie sat there silent until I asked one question. "How long were you planning to lie to my face?" That's when he finally spoke. "Until I had enough money to run away from you." The school got involved and both boys were suspended pending investigation. Brian's parents showed up apologetic and shocked. They had no idea their son was involved in this. During questioning, more details emerged. They'd been operating for 2 months, focusing on students who could afford to buy more. Stewie had researched classmates by watching who bought lunch versus who brought homemade meals. The operation was more organized than anyone imagined. Regular customers, delivery schedules, even a plan if they got caught, blame it on peer pressure and trying something once. I realized I didn't really know my own son at all. And Brian, the boy I'd welcomed into our home, fed dinner, trusted with Stewie's safety, had been his partner in this secret operation targeting kids just like them. Some betrayals cut deep. This one cut through everything I thought I knew about being a parent.